Hi Aquarius, we're going to do your 2022 forecast. So love, career, whatever you want to know about, we're going to talk about it. So let's get started. Let's raise the vibration. Looking for good things for Aquarius. Okay, we're going to start off with the Archangel Deck. This is the one I'm going to be doing the forecast with. It's been a pretty good solid deck for me. So let's kind of see. That one's flying out. What do we got for the first? Wow, this is crazy. This is what I got for Capricorn. Now, one of the things I know, I know Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, but one of the things about it is it originally used to be ruled by Saturn. Now, I know Saturn is in Aquarius right now. And so this could be a little bit why you're getting the card 15, which is also the devil card that Saturn rules. Okay, so we've got a little bit of that. So Capricorn and Aquarius may be going through a few similar energies because of this that's going in the stars right now. And so the very first card is decision. So one of the things it says is release yourself from that which holds you back. I need to detox. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So one of the things about that is definitely needing to make a decision on some things. This also seems to fit very well because one of the things is going into 2022, making certain decisions and, for things that you want to change and things going forward. Resolutions, New Year's resolutions, that's the word I'm looking for. You're probably going to kind of sit there and do that. Now, Aquarius is a very future-oriented thinker, very innovative, always looking ahead about how, even more than any other sign, how my present actions affect the future. Okay, they look at this more than anyone, especially it's very hard for them to go in the here and now. Because they're always looking ahead, So one of the things definitely I want you to kind of focus on, look into the here and now, not worry too much about the future and so forth, but definitely a little bit of a detox, making some positive, healthy changes is going to be a theme. So your crossing card is the Four of Gabriel, which is the Four of Wands. So time for a celebration, okay? So one of the things, we're going to be doing that. Abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Now, one of the things I like about the Four of Wands is, and that's what the pillars represent there, is showing a good, solid, stable foundation. So one of the things, building a good, solid, stable foundation for yourself in 2022 is going to be a focal point. Getting everything nice and stable. Now, if you had a lack of stability, in 2020 and 2021, which I feel like some of you did, so it definitely seeing what was going on in the stars was not easy for Aquarius. But now that, like I said, Saturn kind of coming in here in Aquarius and everything is going to give you some of that stability that you need. Saturn gets a bad rap as a planet at times. It's really not. It really, it just depends, what we always want to do when it comes to the stars and astrology is kind of look at what is the lesson this planet is trying to teach me here, and how can I work with the flow of that energy. That's what we want to do when we look at our charts and everything, even if it's squaring, even if it's opposing. We want to look at what is the energy trying to teach me here. If we learn the lessons and we go with the flow of it, it's going to work out. It's when we're resistant to those energies is where we're doomed. So one of the things is getting that stability. So if 2020 and 2021 were years where you did not have that stability and everything was shaky, maybe you had lost a job, lost of relationships, things were kind of falling apart, some financial problems were happening, it's going to get better in 2022. You're finally getting there and you're building yourself up again. So I feel like one of the things Spirit just said in my ear is for Aquarius, this year will be their comeback. Okay, so that's good. So let's kind of look at what some of the foundation issues here. So we've got the Seven of Earth here is popping up, and a little similar energy. I'm getting a little bit because I got a little bit with this Capricorn as well. is one of the things is getting that good harvest to really come about, you know, especially with finances, but any kind of growth, even spiritual growth and everything. And one of the things this says is you have invested wisely. So I feel like you have made some certain investments into certain things and put your energy, you're starting to put them in the right things. I feel in 2020 and 2021, there was some areas for Aquarius that they were putting their energy into some things that didn't really serve them well. Okay, they could be relationships, or maybe they were in the wrong job, and it just, you know, spirit was like, I want you to go for your dreams. I want you to be in a place, in a position where I can utilize you. Okay, that's because that's what spirit really looks at. How can I utilize someone, you know, for something positive? And I feel like we were kind of a little off track, okay, off the beaten path a little bit. But now we're going to start making the things pan out, and things are going to start growing in a more positive direction, which is really good. And like the card also says, review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. Once again, there's that future thinking, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. That is just your nature. You're going to have to look ahead. So you're really looking at, you know what, you've looked back in the past and you've like, yeah, I did this and that. I'm not making that mistake again. The one good thing about Aquarius is they're not very big on repeating mistakes because of that looking forward motion. They don't go back too much to the past. And that's one of the things about them too, is like if people did them wrong in the past, they really don't look back. They really don't go back, but they also don't take people back very easily. Another thing with them, it's like once it's done, it's done. I'm looking to the future. You know, this is the only direction I can go here. This is my sign. And then we've got also here the King of Aerial energy, which is the King of Earth and stuff. And look at this. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. Use resources wisely, though. It does say use resources wisely. So the success is there. The success is there. You're growing. You're getting better. You're finally getting a leg up here and stuff. And, you know, one of the things, too, is because, you know, you're where you need to be now. Before, I feel like a lot of you were not. Is kind of what I'm feeling. A lot of you were kind of off the beaten path and just, you know, not really in alignment and things like that. But now you're making much better decisions here. So finances should be pretty good. Going into 2022, work situation should be more stable. If they weren't stable before, they're going to be. Some of you may be going into new jobs as well, of course. And then we've got the Eight of Michael. Now, Eight of Michael is the Eight of Swords. And one of the things about that, if you look at this, and we've got nice Michael up here, but this person kind of coming out of the gate and getting their freedom. So one of the things about this is, and I know a lot of times, you know, Aquarius is very mental, and they can kind of get trapped in their mind and sometimes get a little bit of a doom mindset and things like that. But I feel like you're going to be more optimistic about going in 2022, which is going to make you vibe higher. I feel in let me correct a little bit. Aquarius can be very optimistic, but one of the things is that when they're kind of in the thick of density, I should say, you know, kind of like when we were looking at the world and the way things, when COVID hit, when all the conflict was going on, which it's still there, of course, but Aquarius knows that there is a better day ahead. You know, they are the one sign that knows, you know what, no matter what, I know there's a better day ahead. And especially like coming into your own with this, you're going to see there are better days ahead for you. You know, no matter what is going on in the world, you're going to get to a better position. This is a beautiful deck. I love the art on this thing. There we go. What's calling me here? Okay, so we got the Knight of Raphael, which is also the Knight of Cups. Now, touch it a little bit in love. Love, I know, is important to you, and I am going to do a specific love reading for this as well. But one of the things it says is committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet. So there could be some situations with love that are very positive and everything, you know, coming in here. For a lot of you, you may be coming into a new relationship and everything. because you're also letting go of certain old things. You're not one to take people back from the past. That's just kind of your nature. It's got to be about going forward, and you're really looking to the future. And one of the things you will be doing, you're not going to waste time in the wrong relationship. So if some of you meet someone that is just, it's just not working out, you're just not seeing a future with them, a lot of Aquarius is not going to waste time. Aquarius is not going to be wasting time. So we're going to be looking ahead, is this person a long-term person that I can see for myself and everything. And this applies to Aquarius men as well. And then we've got the Three of Ariel, or the Three of Earth and stuff. And I want you to look at the very first words on this card. Do what you love. Okay? This is a big thing for Aquarius. You have the ability to do what you love. Okay? You've got to do this. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors. And Aquarius can be very artistic, working with others in a cooperative manner. So a lot of teamwork oriented is going to be coming up in there, working together towards certain common goals and everything like that. But Spirit is saying, I want you to do what you love this year. And, and you have the ability, which is so great, because not everybody always can do it, but to really go for your dreams and do something you love to do. One of the things I feel like some Aquariuses were doing things they did not want to do with 2020 and 2021. Their heart wasn't in it. So certain things weren't panning out and they were unhappy. But Spirit is opening a door here. Okay, see that kind of open door? Spirit is opening a door here for you to do what you love now. And just go for it. And go for it without fear. Because you have to. You have to be happy. That's one thing. Your happiness is very important to you. So we've got the Page of Gabriel, which is the Page of Wands. And that is especially following your passion. Just like it says, follow your passion. And that is, the Page of Wands is like the announcer of really here, you can go with your passion. They hand you the magic wand and they're like, go make magic, go make magic. You're ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. So this could be not just a good year with doing what's your dreams and your ambitions, but in doing what you love, which is good energy. I love this. But especially, having a little excitement in here, and jazzing things up, having some excitement. So this is going to be an exciting time for you. I feel like you're finally getting a break. Some of you that didn't have a break the last 2 years, it's just going to get better. And look at that. We've got the hopes. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. So that's great. You've got the Wheel of Fortune there that's influencing. So let's see what the outcome is. Let it be good. Let it be good. Five of Ariel. Now, one of the things about that, I know some people are like, oh God, the Five of Pentacles, you got to be kidding me. Okay, no, that is okay. One of the things is like it says, is help is on the way. We've got this beautiful angel in there and stuff. And one of the things it says is negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. Okay, so what Spirit is saying here, you needn't go through your current challenges alone, like it says. I feel that the helpers are really going to come out for you to help you succeed. There's going to be a lot of help from the spiritual and as well as the physical coming into the picture here to really help you succeed and everything like that. So that is one of the good things. Like, you're going to have all this wonderful people coming forward helping you. But one of the things Spirit is saying, because this could be a worry card, Spirit is saying let go of it, any kind of worry. There's nothing to worry about here. We look at all the positive leading up to everything. So, and I feel like the thing here, that the reason why Spirit is kind of putting this card up here is because this is a thing that 2020 and 2021, there was kind of some negative fear-based thoughts going on. Okay. And it was creating your reality. As Spirit's saying, no, you just change your thoughts and everything changes. And you could have a great reality. Look at all this leading up to this here, to go with your passions and your dreams and everything, and even bring new love into your life, which is very good. Matter of fact, let's look at that, because I know many of you want to know about love. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, so the two cards we got is the playfulness card. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So I feel like one of the things that is saying, because I feel like a lot of you are going to go into new relationships, you know, is just have fun with it. Don't be so serious about it. I know you think about the future and, you know, can I grow old with this person? Can I do this, that? You know, can I have kids? Try to have fun in the moment. Okay, that's one of the things. You focus too much on the future. Now, I do also have the healing family issues card. Your love life begins as you forgive your parents. Now, a lot of people hate that card. It's like, oh, I got to do some forgiveness and things like that. I feel just releasing some old family issues. If there was certain things you saw that didn't go well as far as with your family and their relationship, doesn't have to jinx you. But sometimes we just gotta forgive our parents. They're not perfect people, is one of the things we gotta remember, even if they're a little toxic and things like that. I'm not saying you always have to have them in your life. You know, if they're real super toxic, maybe you can't. But whatever, if there's anything you need to let go of or forgive, that's gonna raise your vibration once you do. So let's go ahead and look at your cards for romance. Okay, so a big message. We got some tough ones. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it here. We got some tough ones. Let me get adjusted here so I can prepare for this one. So there's a lot of, we need to release some things of the past that we're holding on to. I got a whole lot we're holding on to here and stuff. And we're trying to like grow and evolve here with this Queen of Pentacles energy, which is really good. You know, that and one of the things that Queen of Pentacles energy, she's so gentle and such a giver and everything like that. But we definitely, over the last 2 years, a good chunk of you had very negative relationships. I've got the Ten of Swords energy here, and it's reversed, so I feel like we've got a lot of wounds that still need to heal. We dealt with a lot of negative seeds were kind of planted in the mind here with the Ace of Swords reversed. Some of you came out of very abusive relationships. And we've got that Six of Swords reverse energy. Some of you are actually in these right now. Okay, I get some of you are in relationships that are not serving you right now. Okay, and one of the reasons you're trauma bonding is what I get for some of you that are in the thick of it at the moment. Okay, you're trauma bonding with some of these people and it's not working out. Okay, it's not working out. You need to part ways. That Three of Pentacles reverse is like, you know, whatever this partnership is, we need to part ways. Okay, so some of you, we got to go forward. We got to go forward, and we're stopping ourselves here with this Six of Swords reverse energy. There are some of you got to move forward here. Now, some of you that have already kind of moved on, and you made that step, you're still holding on to some things that need to heal. Okay, you're still holding on to some things that need to heal and stuff. It is time to get on that and releasing those burdens and everything. Then we got the Princess of Swords for my Aquarius ladies. Here is also popping up. The World reverse. It was topsy-turvy with whatever relationships here. And you kind of lost a little bit of your passion with the Princess of Wands here. And so, but we got to rise above like queens here now. Okay, we got to master this and everything. So some of you, if your relationship, if it's very negative, if it's abusive, you know you got to get out of it. You know you need to move on. You have to. Okay, you have to get going. And for those who are holding on to certain things, this is the time to work on our healing and stuff. Even more so, you know, than jumping into the next relationship. Further in the year, though, I feel if we get to a good healing place, learn from our mistakes and stop choosing the same partner over and over again, you know, with a different face, you will get into more of an enjoyable here, you know, playful type of relationship. But Spirit's really pulling some of you out here, and that you've had some tough ones. That you've had some tough ones to heal from. As some of you are still in the thick of a relationship that is very negative, like some verbal abuse is going on, some backstabbing is going on, and some betrayals and things like that. And it's time, we got to move on from that, okay? We definitely got to move on from that and get that, you know, bring that good energy into our life and stuff. And we're going to pull some more cards. Kind of a little bit of spiritual growth is one of the most important things here. And I love this crystal deck, too. I got so many decks in 2022. It was insane. So we got the Smoky Quartz. There you go. Clearing negativity. Okay. And getting Smoky Quartz will be good for that. Release negativity from within or around you. Okay. So definitely that's one of the things we got to look at here is we got to release any kind of negativity. Now, sometimes that means releasing an entire person from the path here. Okay. Releasing an entire person. Okay, and some of you need to do that. Okay, some of you are going to need to do that. But just any kind of negativity, you know, that we're holding on to, any kind of negative thoughts or energies, we've got to release that burden. But if other people are being the cause of that, if they are triggering you, we've got to release them. Okay, and let's go ahead and see. We got the Citri, unnecessary worries. That's what I was talking about. Remember the final card? The I said the Five of Pentacles is a worry card. Unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. Okay, we don't have to worry about things, you know, like, and that's the thing, you're a future-oriented person. What if this happens? What if that happens? That's what Aquarius does. Okay, what if this happens to me? What if that happens to me and it goes negative and stuff? And that's the thing, you got to stop. You got to stop with those thoughts. Change your thoughts. Change your life. And then we've got the watermelon tourmaline. Stress reduction, there you go. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. Okay, see, there you go. A spirit is really, stop worrying. Stop stressing about everything. But of course, yes, if there's anybody in your life that is bringing you down and they're part of the cause of all the negativity that you're dealing with right now, it is time to let them go. It is time to let them go. We've got to release that and everything. Got some powerful cards popping up here. Let's pull a shadow card for you. Got to release those burdens. So we've got the card, the universe. You know, just connect to the universe during this time, you know, which is really what we want to do. You are the universe. Remember that. You know, connect to the universe during this time. And stuff. I know sometimes we can feel very small in the universe, but other times we can feel really big here. We can also feel very big and powerful. And we're a little bit of both. We're a little bit of both, depending on how you make your shift. Stay the course. There you go. You are moving in the right direction. That's a good thing. We gotta let go of some stress there. You are unlimited. See, that's what I'm saying. You are unlimited. What you can create is unlimited. Very good. The way is clear. Awaken the power within you. Very powerful cards. Very powerful. But yeah, I just want to give you a hug. I feel like you've been holding on to a lot of stress. You've been holding on to a lot of worry and things like that. And it's time to release that and kind of let that go. We got to let that go. And everything. We've got to do that. Power positive thinking. It really does make a difference and stuff. It really does. And let's pull from, real quick. So we're going to pull from the Power of Love deck. I'll pull you a few cards from this one. So we've got satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. Powerful. Powerful. And then you're satisfied with that. You're not worried about, you don't need approval. You don't need approval from other people. That's one of the big things that's going to eliminate a lot of the stress, is worrying about what other people think. Gratitude is very important. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. Have gratitude. That's one of the big things I tell people when I read for them. It makes a difference. It raises the vibe. It makes you feel good to realize all you have. And then priorities. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. Manifest love no matter what. No matter what. Even with the challenges of either past relationships or current ones that are not serving their purpose right now. And of course, if you as Aquarius have a good relationship, don't worry about all that. Remember, this is a collective reading. Take with what resonates. But if you are in challenging relationships, that's one of the things. We got to look at priorities here, absolutely, and stuff. You know, send people away with love. There's nothing wrong. We could send people away with love. You know, especially, you know, if they're abusing us, bringing us down, and things like that, just send them away with love. So I do hope you enjoyed your reading. It's going to be a good year. Do not worry. We're going to let go of the stress. I want you to breathe in, breathe out, and just, you know, just like I said, send these people away with love. I do hope you enjoyed your reading.